gotta get your shit together, stop procrastinating. You gotta get your shit right, stop procrastinating. Only one life to live, ain't no time for waiting. You gotta get your shit right.
What's up, YouTube? This story time is going to be about one time this female jumped from my window. Now, in order to like keep this person name hidden, we're just gonna call her Water Bottle. Alright, so me and Water Bottle, we've been like talking for a while now, and we kind of like friends, but like know that we like each other, that type of thing. But like we're in high school. I think I was in like the 10th grade or something like that. And so she hit me up one day on Facebook. Was like, "Yo, what you doing?" I was like, "Nothing, chilling. Want me to come over?" And she was like, "Yeah." Now at this point in time, I didn't have a car, and well, fortunately, she lived right down the road from me. So I said, "You know what? I'm gonna come over." She was like, "Nah, my grandma in a bad mood, so I should come over your house." I was like, "That's not really a good idea because my grandma doesn't like company. Because for some reason, like our house has to be like looking like a mansion and like spotless and stuff, like a room fully decorated with like all the fancy artifacts and stuff in order for us to have company, which no house is ever gonna look like that. Well, unless I get rich. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm pulling up with my hands like Birdman and stuff. But anyways, I was like, sure, like I'll sneak you upstairs, but I wasn't really 100% down with this plan because I know, like, knowing my luck, I would get caught. But like an idiot, I went along with it. So she comes over, I sneak her in the house. I was like, "Yo, walk on the same steps as me, so it sounds like just one person going on steps, because you know steps get creep, and it's gonna sound freaking weird hearing 4 foot going up steps at 2 different times." So I was like, so we started. I stepped, she stepped, and continued. So we finally made it in my room. Now, mind you, my brother's home too, so that's how I knew we wasn't gonna do anything. So we started chilling, hanging out, and it started getting like dark. She had a curfew. She had to be back home before dark. So I was like, fine, let me go downstairs and see where my grandmother is. Now, when you hit the bottom step of my steps, to the left is the dining room, and like there's a table in there with like 8 chairs. It just so happened this one time my grandma is sitting in the chair facing the steps. It's like there's no way you can get past her without her seeing you, because then even if you do that, you gotta go around the hallway, and then the dining room was right there too. So it's basically like a loop. So I run upstairs. I was like, "Yo, you can't go right now. My grandma's like right there chilling. She'll see you." Then she started freaking out. She's like, "No, like if I don't get home soon, my grandma's gonna come looking for you. Well, looking for me, and she know where you live at." Mind you, I never gave her grandma like my address or anything. Never took her over my house. Like never told her what neighborhood I live in. The only thing she knows is that I live down the road. All right. So now I'm trying to think of like a way I can distract my grandmother from moving, and then for her to run downstairs and not seem like suspicious. So I come up with the idea, like, "Yo, my house is only 2 stories, like just leap, tuck and roll." At this point in time, like it sounded like a good idea because I was a young kid, but now I knew that she can really get hurt, and like she could have broke her ankle or something like that, or like die. I mean, that's kind of strange. She wouldn't have died unless she would have fell into like in a tree, and then the branch went through her neck or something like that, on some like destination stuff. But that's only in movies. So out my window, there's like another roof. It's kind of slanted, so you can put your foot out my window and then step onto the other roof and then jump down. The reason why I know this because I did it before. Like ran away one time. I tried to run away, but I'm a good kid. I was like, Mama, no. So she decides to go through the plan. I was like, yo, you want me to go down there and catch you? She's like, no, because then she go back, what you doing? I don't want to look suspicious. I just want to jump out and run. So she jumps out the window. As soon as she jump out the window, you hear loud as shit. My uncle, he was like, what is that? I was like, none, I fell. He's like, no, that came from outside. I was like, oh my God, this nigga is snitching. Oh my God. So my uncle goes to the door and see water bottle walking away. And he tells my grandmother, come here. This girl just jumped from the window and bust out laughing like shit was funny. Now, my grandma sees her and is like, hey, come back. And water bottle turns around, looks at my grandma, and then continues walking. And my grandma noticed that she was limping. She's like, Dominique, come here. So I ran downstairs. I was still trying to play like I didn't know that she was in the house. She's like, this girl just jumped from your window? I was like, I was like, boy, don't start. Like, she knew that I was lying because I was sweating bullets. She's like, who's that? I was like, and I gave her a fake name. I was like, that's Mouse. She's like, oh, where Mouse live at? And tell her, come here. I was like, come here. Like, I said come here, but I knew she wasn't coming here because the way I said come here was like, come here. It was like, you don't have to come here. Like, don't come here, because just go. So I go back in the house, and she's like, what's she doing in the house? Why didn't she come downstairs? I was like, because I knew you'd probably be mad. She's like, what's she doing here in the first place? I mean, like, I wouldn't have been mad at her. I would have been mad at you. I was like, you right. And long story short is, I could have just had her go outside and just walk downstairs like a normal human and me take all the blame for it. Instead, she jumped out the window and probably sprained her ankle. I mean, long story short, don't sneak nobody in your house unless you have an escape route plan, and it's definitely a plan that nothing can like go wrong with it. And also, just be honest with your parents. Like, I'm pretty sure if I would have asked, like, hey, can Jackson come over and just hang out, she probably would have said yes. But instead, I decided to sneak her in. Hope you guys enjoyed my story time. Sorry if the video is like a little off. My computer died while I was recording it. If you guys like the song on my intro, I'm gonna post Kiera's YouTube link in the description below, also with my social media. And thank you guys for the 10 subscribers. You guys are the real MVP. Don't forget to like, comment on my videos, or like if you want to see me talk about something else other than story time, just let me know and I'll get on that like ASAP. Again, thank you guys for watching. Skill World. I am out.